Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of great millstone who rule well. Those are the true prophets of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, if you want to believe that or not. All right, those are the men who I learned this truth from. All right, those are the men that the Lord is truly dealing with in these last days. And I want to say peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. And I want to get on, to the topic of, first off, this is your brother Shah out of Wichita, Kansas, and yeah, man, I want to start this lesson off. The topic of this lesson, Salakia, is going to be about how these Christians, these regular Christians, I say regular because the regular normal mindset of a Christian, is I just got ink on my bed. I remember a year or two ago, the apostles, the elders were correct. They did lessons about what Vocab Malone said about, which is, we all know who Vocab Malone is, man. All right, which is, he proclaims himself as a Christian. All right, a follower of the works of I forgot his name. But anyway, I think Vocab said something about the earth is going to be destroyed, completely destroyed, and everybody's going to be in heaven. This is referring to the last days. When the Lord returns. All right, the earth is going to be totally destroyed. All right, and uninhabitable, and just obliterated, and then everybody's spirits, they're gonna go to heaven. Referring to like the spiritual realm or the sky, or and everybody's gonna be in heaven, forever. Which cuts you Christians, all right, because you Christians believe in the hell doctrine, man. All right, you Christians believe that there's just a place underground, and what's underground? Underground is within the earth, all right, that, spirits go that have been wicked all their lives, and, they're going to live a eternal, forever damnation, all right, being tortured forever for the wickedness that they've done in this life, all right, that, Christians believe that you only live one time, and based off your actions in this life, you go to heaven, and be with the Lord forever in the sky or the spiritual realm, wherever. They don't tell you where, specific place, or you go to hell, which is underground, Dante's Inferno, just BS like that, man, which is untrue, which is not true. And like I said, that cuts their doctrine, because they also believe that the earth is going to be utterly destroyed and obliterated. So I'm guessing that you're not going to be in hell forever, because hell's going to be destroyed eventually, which is false either way, man. All right, there ain't no hell, place called hell underground where you burn forever. All right, nah, that's false. That's not biblical. All right, these Christians get the parables and the deep sayings of this Bible mixed up. All right, because they don't truly understand the precepts and the dark parables of this Bible, because it's not given to them to understand these precepts. All right. Second off, the earth isn't going to be destroyed, utterly obliterated, forever. It's not going to cease to exist. All right. So you don't have to worry about that. All right. The earth is going to abide forever. Let me get that precept. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 4. It says, "One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth," all right, we all know what the earth is, man, all right, "abideth forever." What does that mean, forever? Forever, ever, man, all right? It's not going to be destroyed, all right? It's not going to cease to exist, okay? Plain as day, all right? So you Christians who believe what Vocab Malone says, the earth is going to be destroyed during World War II, or somehow the Lord's going to destroy the earth by Something like what happened to the dinosaurs. Not a missile, an asteroid. No, the Earth is gonna abide forever. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of destruction and death coming. All right, when World War III comes. All right, but and there's gonna be a lot of nukes shot off and popping the whole world. The Earth is gonna be it's gonna be moving to and fro like a drunkard because of all the nuclear missiles shot off. All right, they're going to be shot off, but the Earth is not going to be utterly destroyed and uninhabitable. All right, it's going to restore itself. All right, and the kingdom of heaven is going to be established because the elect. All right, Israel is going to be restored. We're going to be in the new covenant. All right, which is going to be those new bodies. And once the Lord changes us as a nation into the new bodies, man, where we will never go off and sin ever again. All right. The earth is going to go back to its righteous and rightful order. And life is going to flourish. Unlike this world that we're in now, where death flourishes. All right. Death is all around us. All right. This is a death world. Literally. Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom, the rulership of the world, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, and that has been going on all these centuries and eras and times, man. As long as far back as man was created, man. All right. The earth had kingdoms, and then one fell. The other one was translated to another rulership, another world power. All right, another king / kingdom ruled by a king or a government or a family, okay. And when World War III pops off, all right, and when the Lord returns, this world, which is ruled by Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right, this kingdom is going to be translated to Esau, to Jacob, the Israelites, the Lord's chosen people. All right, starting off with the elect of the nation of Israel, all right, which are so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, if you want to believe that or not, okay. All right, so the world isn't going to be utterly obliterated, okay. It's going to be translated one kingdom, one rulership, one power to another, okay, one people to another, okay. Isaiah 54, verse 16, it says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy." All right, what is this speaking about? Esau, Oppenheimer, all right, the white man creating nuclear technology, atomic bombs, hydrogen bomb technology, weapons of mass destruction, okay? That's that smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, okay? That bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And that's what this is talking about. All right. And I have created the waster to destroy. All right. So the Lord has put the spirit upon these Edomites, Oppenheimer, which is an Edomite, okay, to come up to create the hydrogen / nuclear bomb, or weapons of mass destruction. To do what? To translate this kingdom, this world to the next, for this world to be destroyed. And so the Israelites could be can rule. All right. 2 Ezra 6:9, it says, "For Esau," all right, the so-called white man, "for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob, the Israelites, the Lord's chosen people, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called, is, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So if we're at the end of the world, which if you tell me that the world isn't ending, or we're not at the end days, the last days that the Bible speaks of, then where have you been, man? You literally are Patrick Star living under a rock, man. Okay? What have you been doing this whole time, man? We're literally at the end of this kingdom, of this world. All right? And you could ask, you could do your own little census, your head count, ask people, are we in the end days, the last days that the Bible speaks of? And most of the time, all right, they're going to say, yeah, we are. I believe so. Looking at world events in the world around us, yeah, I believe so, So if we're at the end of the world, and it says Esau is at the end of the world, so if we're at the end of the world, and the Bible says Esau is going to be ruling at the end of the world, then, who is Esau? Well, if you see who's ruling the world right now, since we're at the end of the world, who's ruling the world? The so-called white man, all right? It's not just one man specifically, John Jacob Schinkelheimer Smith. No, it's the Edomite, the so-called white man. He runs the banks, all right? He owns almost every damn thing, man, all right? Everything goes through the white man, okay? So if he's the end of the world, all right, we're at the end of the world, man, all right? And this place is going to be destroyed, all right, by nuclear fire. Not by my will, but the Lord's will, all right? I haven't, all I've been sent here to do is preach the truth about the Bible. And if it offends anybody or not, I don't care. Why? Because I want that righteous reward. I want to be the elect. I pray to be the elect, okay? If this offends anybody or not, because the reward way outweighs, the suffering and the slander and the mocking and the disbelief and the incredulity of you people, man, all right? Oh, man, you crazy, man, you've been watching too many movies, what you been smoking. Man, I don't give a F about what any of you worldly people say who are outside of this truth. I'm not here to convince nobody. And same with the next man in this truth, all right? The next man, preaching the same doctrine, all right, coming out of Great Millstone, all right? They don't give a damn. Why? Because we're going to be laughing at the end, man, all right? We're going to be laughing in the kingdom. While you're laughing now, thinking things is funny, goofy, all right? We're going to be thinking, when the kingdom is established and we're the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be looking at you, laughing at you, thinking things goofy, man, because it is, because you're goofy, man, for thinking that this ain't the end of the world. And all things are all nice and sweet, when things are not nice and sweet right now. Look at the things that are going on around the world and tell me if things are sweet, if we're in a time of peace, and if things aren't going to pop off at any moment, and if things are going to get better before they get worse. No, they're going to get way worse before they get better, all right? Because this is going to be the kingdom of heaven that's going to be established, the greatest kingdom to ever exist. And what happens when kingdoms are established? A lot of death and destruction and bloodshed has to happen for a new kingdom, a new world power to be established, all right? And this is going to be the greatest kingdom, the kingdom of heaven. So how much more bloodshed and death and destruction and bad times are going to come to this place? The scriptures say Jacob's trouble is going to be like a time that the world has never seen or nor will ever see. So what we're stepping into in the very near future, all right, are going to be the worst times of all time. Okay. No bad time that has ever happened on the face of this earth will even come close to comparing to how bad, it's going to get out here in these streets, in this world. in your neighborhood. All right? That's why it's crucial to get right with the Lord. Stop thinking things are sweet and funny, all right? Because shit ain't funny, man, all right? Yeah, we laugh here and there, because we're vexed, knowing that we're in the king, we're in this wicked-ass kingdom, all right? Still in chains and slavery, all right? Not literally, but, metaphorically, not even metaphorically, like spiritually, man, subject to payments, okay? We're still in captivity. Everything ain't what it seems, okay? Everything's upside down, okay? That's why it's so crucial, like I said, to do the will of the Lord. So when all hell does break loose, the Lord is going to redeem you and keep you from the worst times imaginable that are ever going to happen, man, okay? Because his elect, the Lord's righteous, his remnant, his chosen, they're going to be safe and secure and fed and given water and shelter, all right? When everybody else is getting destroyed, dying of starvation, lack of water, all right, lack of shelter, getting shot, getting tortured, getting killed, getting ate up by dogs and animals and newly created beasts, stomped on by Leviathan, getting crushed by buildings, getting exploded by the military, getting burnt up by the nuclear fire, the nuclear missiles, all right, dying of crazy, deadly diseases, pestilences, all right. The elect are going to be fine in those days, all right. So yeah, I'm going to end it off right there. I pray that this was edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakakodash, DTA Abad Babal. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.